Yo, what's up? This is your Ninja Ski Beats, and right now you're watching Montreality. I was a pretty good student most of the time, unless it was a subject, that I wasn't really feeling. Then I was, kind of lazy. But for the most part, I was pretty good. Didn't give the teacher too much hard time. Kind of did my work, stayed on point. Oh man, I think I had the same job everybody had. Worked at McDonald's, worked at Burger King, worked at Foot Locker. This place called American Heroes in the mall. Gas station job, all kind of little odds and ends. And I got my first big paycheck. I bought a chain and a bunch of clothes, and I got my own apartment. The key to success is just being original, and try to move with the change. When things change, you got to be able to adapt and change with it. You got to be able to reinvent yourself and keep your name relevant if you want to remain relevant in this game. Oh man, I read The Alchemist like 5 times. I love that book. Right now I'm reading a book by this author and teacher named Muji, which is ill. I like books like The Power Now, 48 Laws of Power, As a Man Think Of, books like that. That's what I'm really into. My previous lifetime, I was probably a karate master, teaching at some dojo in Japan. I was Japanese in my previous lifetime. I was a shogun. My favorite karate movie all times is probably either 5 Deadly Venoms or Master Killer. My biggest fear is not being able to take care of my sons. Favorite cartoon character? Wow. My favorite cartoon character is probably, why are you looking at me? My favorite cartoon character is probably Spider-Man. I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid. My favorite video game of all time is Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. Last meal is gonna be probably steak, nice juicy steak, baked potato on the side, some broccoli, no asparagus, nice little glass of wine. Favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles. I love Fruity Pebbles. Those are banging. Captain Crunch. The sweet cereal. Raisin Bran sometimes. Well, I got my new label entitled The Fresh Air Fund. And my first release off that is entitled Balcony Music. And I have a bunch of cool artists on it. I got Elza on it. I got John Connor. Stalley's gonna be on it. Obviously, I'm gonna get Currency on it if all goes well. Smoke Dizzler, Trademark, everybody I usually, deal with. And a couple other surprise guests that I can't say yet, but it's gonna be good. We are going to work on Pilot Talk 3. Right now, Currency's working on the album entitled New Jack City, I believe. And once the album is done, we're gonna start Pilot Talk 3. Kendrick. I know we can make something crazy, man. That kid is dope. And I like his vibe. His music is it's kind of reminiscent of what I'm trying to do, Linked up with Jay at my video shoot, and I was with Original Flavor. Clark Hip brought Jay through, wanted Jay to meet Dame. Jay and Sauce Money and who was with him? And Jazzo. They all came to the video shoot. Jay started spitting. Right there, we knew it was over. We knew he was like the best dude we ever heard. You know what I mean? That was like the main reason I kind of like stopped rhyming, because he was so good. And I said, I just want to just make beats for this dude. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. Yeah, some of them I was around. Like some of them he wrote in my house, and some of them he wrote in the studio. And a few of them he probably already had. Like the 22 Twos, he had already had that. He used to perform that at every show. And he said he needed a beat for that, so I gave him that track, and he did that verse. And Dead Presidents, I believe he wrote My Crib, if I can remember. No, he wrote that song else, but he laid it down at D&D, and it was crazy. Like filling it, things like that, he wrote at the crib. I think being on tour with MURS, it was me, MURS, Dash, Mackenzie Eddy, a couple other people. And Dash, he was the youngest one that was on tour with us. And we told him, you know, this is a tour. It's gonna be like 2 months, 60 days. You gotta pace yourself. You can't be getting high and drinking every day. You know, you'll burn out. This fool burnt out like the second day of the tour. He was drinking, throwing up everywhere. It was ridiculous. And we actually got the footage. And you know, it's just one of those moments where, you know, life just comes back and bites you in the ass. Other talents, yeah. Man, everything, pretty much. Anything hip hop related, I did it. DJing, breakdancing, graffiti, rapping, producing, you know that. Took martial arts for like 13 years. Wow. Took welding, I could weld anything together, all kind of little traits and shit, you know what I mean? What I hope to leave behind with the music that I put out. Just a cool little reference, man, where people can go back and say, yo, remember when this shit came out, that was hot, you know what I mean? Just something that's gonna keep that timeless feeling. I like making timeless music. I don't like making music that's like in the moment, you know what I mean? You know, music that's, you know, it's gonna be dated, you know? Because a lot of music I'm hearing now, you could tell 5 years from now, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember when cats used to do that kind of sound, you know what I mean? Like disco almost, you know? I like this music that just stands the test of time. It's just music, and point blank, you can play it forever. I want to give my little boy a shout out. This is my baby boy, Gavin. Say what's up to the camera.
Hi.
I want to give him a shout out. He's an up and coming superstar one day. He's gonna be in the movies. He's gonna be a supermodel. He's gonna be a model. He's gonna be an actor. Yeah. And give a shout out to my oldest son, Shannon. I wish he was here too. But he's, you know, he's trying to rap. He's definitely gonna be a dope rapper. He's good. He's only been rapping for a couple of months, but he's sounding all right. Right? Say what's up to Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
I get out of here. Be the kid.